Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi Podcast. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. Notary Educators, LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Tune in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast and subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi's YouTube channel also for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
The Notary Educators, Kimberly Nunnally in the house. Number one notary educator. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Well, hey guys, I wanted to thank you all so much for the big welcome y'all gave my sister. In case you missed it, my sister became a notary yesterday and she is just ecstatic. I am equally ecstatic and happy for her. It's going to be life-changing. Let me cut my alerts off right quick. Yeah, it's going to be life-changing for her, and it's funny because I help other people nationwide change their lives and their notary businesses, and it's been an honor and a pleasure, but what greater honor than to help my family member, you know? Hey, S. Abdul, what's up? How are you? So anyway, I am doing like a little quick day in the life reel. This is real. It's not gonna be a whole day in the life. It's gonna be like more of an appointment in the life. How about that? So for those of you who do not know, really quick though, I am Kimmi Nunnally, as I stated. I train nations notary wide how to grow their business, have a great foundation for their business, because if you don't have a great foundation, nothing else is happening. That's just real talk, okay? You got to know how to stamp that paper. Now, some people say, oh, anybody can teach you how to do that. Not true. My sister's going through the process. She will be joining me some, and she'll be able to share, more insights, because it's kind of hard for me to get people to come on YouTube with me. I have amazing, amazing people in the program, amazing notary family, but I'm telling you, it's hard. People do not like social media, but that is the wave of the future. So that's another story for another day. Hey, Lisa. How are you? Lisa, she's a great notary. And I know that because I helped her, and she helped herself. How about that? I'm glad you're doing well, S. Abdul. Hey, Sheila, how are you? Welcome. So, like I was saying, I want to thank everybody for the huge welcome to my sister yesterday. You'll be seeing more of Kay Denise, and I'm just so excited for her. I really am. But today I want to talk a little bit about translation services. If you are not doing them, really quick, translation services is just that. I don't speak 50 different languages, but I can help my clients to get their documents translated. So that's what we have here, okay? Oh, I didn't let y'all say hi to Jeffrey. Jeffrey?
Hey people, how y'all doing this morning?
Also a notary extraordinaire, so we're trying to keep it in the family. I also encourage you to start family businesses of notaries. All you have to do is be 18. You have to be 18 in all states, because they got to be able to put you in jail if something go wrong. I'm just kidding about that part. I don't teach that kind of hype over here. But I am saying, for real, 18 is when you can legally make decisions, right? And they can legally handle you. All right, let's just keep it real. That's why you got to be 18. Hey, Lori W. What's up? Lori is hosting one of our sessions this month. She is also a member of Notary Educators. Lisa hosted. I will be doing more of those sessions. They were a hit. I enjoy seeing people progress, and our group is just doing amazing, I'm telling you. So we got Lisa did a session. You can come and join and watch the replay. Lisa, you got to refresh my memory what your session was on. I think it was loan signings. Oh, loan signing profile reviews. That's what it was. And then Lori has one coming up on customer service, because that is so important, guys. Customer service is so important. And Lori is big on customer service, so she's going to be doing a session on that. And also we have field inspection coming up. We're going to have Angela doing a session on that. And I'm just ecstatic. We have some amazing members. And now I get to show them off. I'm starting within the mentorship program to help them to get comfortable too. But eventually I got plans for my people. So anyway, let's get back to translation services, okay? So they saying hi, Jeffrey. And then we got Lisa saying hey to Lori. She can't wait to see her session. Okay, cool. So anyway, my client needed a birth certificate translated from Guatemala, okay, in the Spanish language. So it had to be translated. Now, full disclaimer, I do speak a little Spanish, okay? But I don't translate documents. I always let the professionals do it, because in case it go wrong, I need to be able to sue somebody. All right, it ain't gonna go wrong. But anyway, so I have a whole translation course to teach you how to do that. But I'm going to tell you right now how to do it, okay? So basically, the client gives you the document, and then you are going to find a translator that you trust and allow them to translate the document, and then you get it back. So what I'm doing today is I'm taking this to the client. Now, what I really want to talk about today is when it comes to pricing your translation services or any jobs. I'm big on questions equal money. You got to ask the right questions in order to get the right answers, in order to price your services correctly. In this case, my client's document was actually one page. It's a front and a back. So I told her when I was pricing it, it was going to be 2 pages. I told her that. And she was like, well, it's really just the front and the back. So I let her send it to me again. And when she sent it to me, it was 2. But I didn't realize it was a front and back. So now when I'm pricing it, I told her 2 pages. Well, when I send it over to the company, and this is something I want to encourage you to do too, go ahead and let them quote you. Because you may be thinking it's, thank you, Lori, like and subscribe, everybody. You may be thinking it's 1 page, but it's actually 2 pages. Or you could be thinking it's 3 pages when it's actually 4. And you've underpriced yourself. So in my case, I uploaded it for a quote. And they came back with 2 pages, like I thought. It was 2 pages. It's not 1 complete page, it's 2 pages. So I had to go back and tell my client, no, they're going to consider it 2 pages. Now, what do you want to do? Do you want to proceed or not? In her case, she did want to proceed. The other piece of that is I ain't trying to take a loss, right, on my money. So somebody got to pay for that extra page. So that's why I always like to be fully transparent with my clients. Always, always, always. And I'm going to tell you the same thing too. Feel free to drop a few questions. So we're actually en route to drop it off. So my client actually sent me, they're using this for immigration purposes. So she actually sent me a form from the immigration, whoever they're working with, and said it need to be translated professionally. So I'll talk about that a little bit. So because like I said, I do speak a little Spanish, and with all these little translation apps and stuff nowadays, could I have translated it myself? Sure. You could upload it, PDF, da-da-da. You can do it yourself, really, right? Chat GPT, you can put stuff in there. Doing some road work out here. I'll show y'all. Oop, well, missed it. So anyway, yeah, you can do it your own self, but I don't recommend it. And some people say, well, that's my native language, and it may be, but the document that my client sent me from the person that they're working with to do their immigration documents said that it need to be translated by a professional. So if you consider yourself a professional, you willing to take all that liability? I will translate certain documents, but it has to be, it doesn't, I'm only going to do it, let me start over. I'm only going to do it if it's something that doesn't have to be professionally done. Okay? I can call myself a professional, but that don't make me a professional. Hey, Martha, what's up? How are you? Ooh, they're driving kind of fast out here. I'm getting crazy out here in these cars, y'all. I'm not driving. Jeffrey's driving. Y'all saw Jeffrey. He just stopped like no one else is behind him, you know? It might be me too, you know. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to talk about with translation services this morning. Are you offering services? Did you even know you can offer translation services? Tell me right quick, are you even offering translation services? Are you even offering them? And a lot of times you're going to need it for immigration documents, like I'm doing right now with this client. They have an immigration appointment. It may be apostille services also, where someone's getting a document that needs to go outside the country. It has to have a higher level of authentication. A lot of those documents have to be translated. Look at him. Child, the way these people drive. Ooh. Martha says, doing good, thank you. How are y'all? Be safe out there. Yeah, we're doing well, girl. Just again, this traffic out here is crazy. And it's not a lot of traffic, it's just a few people not driving right, because it's not even early morning. We're headed to an appointment about an hour away, so yeah, because y'all know I drive wherever I gotta go to get the job accomplished, right? If the price is right, okay? I always say that, if the price is right, because I don't encourage you driving an hour for $30. And I do say take lower paying jobs, so I'm not being hypocritical when I say that, but you got to make it make sense. The math has to math. So I'm gonna take y'all to this actual house with me when I drop off the documents. I've already been in contact with the client. She's in another meeting. She's on Zoom in a meeting, so she's not able to come out, which is fine. I didn't want her to come out. I'm just gonna drop it off. I checked it. I double checked it. Now I will tell you a couple more tips about translation services too. Even though you don't speak the language, try to double check what numbers are on your original. If you can read it, try to double check your numbers, because I had a situation a few weeks ago, and one of the numbers was wrong. Was it 1 or 2, Jeffrey? How many numbers was wrong? That translation, and who caught that? You or me? I think I did. Yeah, we caught that mistake. He can talk. Hold on. What happened with that? Can you talk? Now he is driving, so
yeah. So
really quick.
Yeah,
what happened?
Is this the right here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was something with the person's birth date. I think the birth date was off, and in this case, it was the actual numbers were not correct. So, like Kimmy's mentioning, it could be, now if you can read it. Now, if it's like Chinese or Japanese with symbols and stuff like that, you're not going to know. I mean, but if it's numbers that are semi going from English to whatever that language is, then try to match it up and make sure that it looks correct. Yeah.
Not a man of many words, right? But y'all understand.
Well, I'm driving.
He is driving. It is defense. He is driving. All that being said, like you said, double check those numbers though if you can. Okay, double check those numbers, and I will let my clients sometimes double check the documents to make sure. But you just don't want to send them all your information about what translation company you're using, how much the fee was. Your client don't need to know all of that. That's private, okay? That's private. Okay, let's see. We have Lori says, I'm offering them but not have had any requests yet for anything. Yeah, Lori, make sure it's on your Google page. Make sure you have pictures about it. Do some blogs about it. People need to know that you do it, okay? Sheena says, I didn't know we could. Thanks for this info. Oh yeah, this ain't just info. I appreciate that, Sheena. I do. I had somebody the other day mention something. They was like, oh, thank you for the content within the sessions. This is the street right here. You can make a U-turn. I really want you guys. No, but that was the street right there.
But don't do a loop.
It does do a loop. I really want you all to take the information and make money with it. I'm not just doing this just because. You can actually offer translation services. So, yeah, it's good information, but I actually want you to execute so you can put it in your business and start making money. How do I make money from translation services really quick? So, of course, anything I do, I'm facilitating it, so I'm going to add a little fee to it, right? You can add a traveling fee, like I'm delivering these documents to the client. In this case, I could have had them pick it up, but I'm going to drop it off because I'm en route somewhere to my other appointment. Taking it, and then I can charge a travel fee taking it to them. So all of this is discussed in my translation services course. And that's also included within the mentorship program. We decided to go back to one mentorship program. Again, in your business, you're going to have to make changes. So we found that most people want to be a part of the $47 plan so they can come to the meetings. And that's when you're going to really grow your business. My people that are in meetings and actually participate, they are blowing up. Okay? It's around the corner. It's around the corner. So that's how you're going to really benefit. So all 16 courses, the translation services, even the apostille course is included. Everything you need to grow your business is included in the courses, in the course library. How to basic notarizations. Most of y'all need help with that. So, and how to start and grow your business, the actual build your business course step by step. So let me look at this really quick. Hold on. Because we had a couple of questions. I'm getting ready to get out and take this up there. Lisa says she did a job 2 days ago. Oh, she did an hour away job 2 days ago. Last minute request. Pay was great, and he even gave her a tip. Lisa's in mentorship, y'all. And she's one of my teachers. I told you. I was the only person able to complete it out of 3 notaries. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? And a lot of times people say, well, ain't no jobs out there. There's no notary jobs. They don't need me. It's oversaturated. Not true. Not true. It's about you. Okay? It's about you. All right. Let me, can you put this in here for me, too? I'm going to walk it up there because I didn't want to take my hand off the camera. Yes, Lisa. Like Lori said, you go. You go. Because everybody's not out here about their hustle. Lisa will be out here doing it. Thank you, Ma'am. All right, we're going to walk up here and put this on the door. And she can get it later and call me if she got any questions. See, all this is work, y'all. But anyway, I got the package. I'm dropping it off. I ain't going to show y'all their house because they are... You know, people can be funny. I'll show you the neighborhood in a minute, though. And then here go a little nut thing so I can trip and fall. All right, you got to be careful when you're out here. I usually wear my flats. Some people like to wear heels and look all cute. And I love that, but your girl got to be careful because I can't be out here falling. So I just dropped it off at the client's house. And I texted them earlier and let them know I was going to be doing that. So again, today was translation services. And I gave y'all quite a few tips. I'm going to read y'all comments. Let me get back in the car. Hold on. You definitely get your workout on out here. That's why I don't wear heels. A lot of times you see me wearing my t-shirts and my nice pants or whatever. Hold on. Because I don't know where I might be notarizing. Jeffrey gonna hold the stick for me. Yeah, I don't know where I might be notarizing or anything. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Mimor. So, and then I had to walk up them steps, trying not to fall on the acorns. But mission accomplished. We dropped it off. Okay, let's see. So Vita the Queen. What's up, girl? Vita says, hi, Kimmi. Can I notarize docs in other countries and other states? Other states?
Turn right onto Hewitt Road Southwest.
Technically, the answer is yes. Yes. Other states, you have to know how to properly notarize. Okay, you can do all states if you're Ron. That's a whole nother topic. But you have to know the process. This isn't just a yes or no, really. Because there's a process for everything. So to answer your question, can you notarize for other states and other countries? Yes. Your notarization piece always has to be in English. But everything is a process. I can't just generically say, yeah, you can do a Japanese document, which you may be able to, but you got to know the process. Okay, and that's not something I can teach you right here. All right. But mentorship will help you. And sometimes people want to try to join mentorship and say, well, I'll just watch all the videos in one day. You can do that. I'm not offended at all. I have people say, well, This lady called me the other day. She said, yeah, I'm going to just watch it and I'm going to quit. Okay, that's up to you. What you put into it, you're not doing anything to me. You're just shortchanging yourself. You know? So, I believe in just walking the right road, do it the right way. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. There's no way you can learn everything from anyone in one day. You know? So, just do whatever you think is best for you and your business. We're here to support you the best that we can. Shout out to Lisa being about it. Sheena says, well, I will look into the course library. I would love to learn about translation services. Yes, please, Sheena. This is how you're able to make your business full-time. I had that question a few weeks ago. Somebody asked me, hey, are you full-time? And yes, we are. But we're able to do the business full-time because we offer more than one service. Can I just do full-time doing general notary work? I don't think so. I could not. Could I do full-time just doing loan signings? I mean, you have to be about that hustle. But can I do full-time doing apostille work, fingerprinting, translation services, proctoring, all the things that I actually do and talk about? The other day, it was funny when I was live yesterday with my sister. For those just joining, she got her commission yesterday. And I was talking about all the different jobs I had. Well, I had 2 translation jobs, 1 apostille job, and somebody was like, oh, you actually do all that? I'm like, yeah. They were like, you actually doing all those jobs? I'm like, yeah, I do. I can't tell you to do something. Now, there are people out there that pretty good at faking it until they make it. They can try to tell you to do something. They're not even doing it, but yes, I actually do what I tell you to do. I'm a full-blown, full-time notary. So yeah, so that's how I'm able to do it full-time though. So like I said, I couldn't just do this business full-time only doing fingerprinting. It's not enough jobs for that. Could I do it strictly doing loan signings? Again, possibly, because there's still a lot of loan signings. If you took every single job, everything, yes, because there are a few people on YouTube that do like 80 to 100 jobs per month. Okay. I'm more about that large ticket item. I like to do apostilles, and it's not my favorite thing to do. You guys know that if you've been watching me anytime. Apostilles is not my favorite thing to do, but I love the money that comes from it. Every time I get one. Do we like apostille money, Jeffrey? Mm-hmm. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, it's very, I should say it's simple, but once you learn your different countries and what have you, and you know kind of the ins and outs of maneuvering, how to set things up, then light on you. It makes it a lot it'd be easier. Well, it's lucrative because if you're near your Secretary of State or what have you, then you take it there and you meet back up with the customer, and then that's how you can increase what you're asking for, because it's a matter of time that the client does not have, and they may not even know what to do, but you're paying for your time and energy, gas, whatever you want to call all of that under the same umbrella. So yeah.
Don't forget skill set, knowledge.
Yeah. So if you know what you're doing, then that's where you can start. You can charge for your knowledge and for your experience, and that's where you charge what you're worth.
You heard it here first, people. Yeah, so that's how I'm able to do it full time. No, again, I could not do any one service and do this full time. Actually, it's 2 of us, and we both look like we like to eat, right? So Jeffrey be out here getting his hustle on. If it's something I can't do, he'll go do the job. A lot of times he'll serve as a witness for me. Matter of fact, I need a witness Friday at 1 o'clock I think my client is in Snellville. If you're interested, I always start with my group first. So first, if anybody here from Notary Educators mentor program, I need a group. I need a witness Friday at 1. You can put it in the group chat for me. I think it's in Snellville. Okay, Snellville, Grayson. I think it's really here in Snellville. I do need a witness Friday at 1. So we'll start there. And if I can't get nobody, I'll let y'all know in the Facebook group or something. But anyway, let's come back over here. So we're going to hang out a few more minutes. Lisa, everybody's congratulating you about being on your hustle, girl. And then let's see here. We have S. Abdul saying, so you don't have to hand deliver it? No, you don't have to. I could have told that client to come and pick it up. So that would be something I would discuss with them during the original conversation, the intake, the screening questions. But I knew I was going to be out, so I didn't tell this client either way. And I know where they live at, so I didn't mind, like I said, dropping it off to them today. But you don't have to. And again, if you do drop it off, now we're getting ready to get into some more money, okay? Because that's a travel fee. Here you go. Okay, Denise calling me. Always when I'm live, I'm about to call her back. Yeah, so if I am going to drop it off, though, that would be a travel fee. All right? So you don't have to. And sometimes I do things extra just because I'm that person. If I can, and I'm out and about so much, because I'm a mobile notary. So a lot of times for my translation customers, I'll find out where they live at. If I could drop it off, I will. And I'll ask for a review. Like this person, I think, may have already left me a review. They were actually a repeat client from a while ago. So, Vita, the Queen, in other countries. You can't be in another country. Let's clarify that, Vita, the Queen. You can't be sitting in Japan notarizing for the United States, if that was your question. No, you cannot. You can only notarize for the state in which you are commissioned. Okay, so you can't say, I think I'm going to travel over to Mexico and I'm going to keep my notary commission. No, you cannot do that. Now, could a Florida notary notarize something for someone that's from the United States over in Japan or over in Mexico? Yes. Okay. So you got to really be careful there. You cannot notarize sitting in another country for the United States, but the reverse could happen. Okay. Vita says, I'm in the mentorship. Vita, see, people on YouTube, y'all over here on different names. So I don't know what your name is over here versus over there. I like Vita the Queen though. Oh, you're in the mentorship. Great. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. I have my YouTube name. People have a YouTube name over here and their mentorship name over there. So come to mentorship tonight. Do you come to sessions? You may not want to tell me your name here, and that's okay. But we are having a session tonight. Tonight's session is just going to be a recap of some questions from the chat that I think we need to talk about. We're going to do some goal setting for October and do a recap of the month. And join us for the first week of October. It's going to be all about successes. Because my people, again, we are doing the darn thing, but we're just kind of quiet. So we're going to have to get out there. We're going to have to start talking about it. I keep saying that because I'm going to put y'all on. I'm going to help y'all get y'all got to talk about what you're doing. You got to. Lori W says, you have to walk the walk as well as talk the talk. Being a notary is nuanced. Girl, isn't it? It's not cut and dry. You have to stay on top of your skills. And Lori couldn't have said that better, for real. It is so many things. It's so funny because, my sister just became a notary. And she was like, well, Kimmi, what about this and what about that? I said, that wasn't in the little 30 question test, was it? She was like, nope. So that's the thing about it, guys. I've been doing this for so long. I can give you what I know, what I've been doing for years, and break it down for you like that. You can take 6 to 10 years to learn it your own self. And most people won't learn it as rapidly as I did. I'm that person, though. When I get into something, I'm all in. I'm like all in. But, the average person, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just, they don't have time for that. You working full time. You got your kids. You got your husband. You got yourself. But it was during COVID when I had time to really deep dive into this business and do the business. It's not just that I learned the business. I actually do the business. So, we got a couple more minutes. Let me see. Vita says, maybe I'm spelling it out wrong. Oh, counties. Yes, honey, you were putting countries. Yes, you can notarize. Yes, Vita. Thank you. You were putting countries. Yes. Counties. Yes, counties. You can notarize for any county in your state. That is true. Yes. So any county. And in Georgia, I think we have 168 counties. So that means technically anywhere in Georgia, I can drive 2 hours this way, 4 hours that way. Because Savannah, 4 hours. Whenever I travel, I take my bag with me. Do we have time for breakfast? We missed breakfast, didn't we? Oh, phooey. I didn't realize what time it was. I was trying to eat before we went to this point. Since we had this little ride out here. But I missed breakfast. Dog it. Sometimes when I miss breakfast, I get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich from Waffle House or something. What you want? Well, I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. We'll figure it out. Yeah, but Vita the Queen, you can notarize in any county, okay? Oh, they put in Circle K. We love Circle K coffee, y'all. Yeah, Circle K. Don't sleep on Circle K coffee. You would think it's like cheap, because I don't really like gas station coffees other than Racetrack. We used to do Quick Trip a lot. So I like Racetrack. And then we went on a vacation last year and we fell in love with Circle K. So they're not everywhere though here in our area. They're usually kind of more rural. But anyway, Circle K, do not sleep on it. Okay, yeah, so you can notarize in any county. Okay, S. Abdul, in the mentorship, do you teach Georgians how to loan signing since we're so restricted? But of course, I have a few videos for free here on the channel. You can check it out. But yes, in our loan signing course, we go over the loan signing process for certain states. Georgia's not the only one that's kind of restrictive. We have a couple. But once you learn a few of the tricks of the trade, S. Abdul, you'll be fine. I'm a working loan signing agent in the state of Georgia. Now, in the handbook, I'm going to clarify because somebody gets bound and say, well, Kimmi, you can't be a loan signing agent in Georgia. The state of Georgia does not recognize the title. I have my credentialing from the National Notary Association, which recognizes the title. And I don't do all loan signing products in the state of Georgia. I'm very clear about that. Like, for example, I will never do a purchased property here in Georgia if it has a loan attached to it. An attorney has to do that. So there are certain documents that an attorney has to do. Okay? And typically, loan signing companies, when they assign Georgia notaries an assignment, they already know which ones need an attorney too. So it's not like you have to go and find the attorney, okay? Last couple things, we're going to get out of here. Sheena says, I just love your videos. Thank you, Sheena. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. Yes. Lisa saying, thank you, everyone, for all your shout outs and good wishes. And I'm in Snellville, but not in mentorship. Sorry. Oh, okay. Yeah, if I just can't get someone, shoot me your info at notaryeducators.com. S. Abdul. If I can't get anyone Friday, I'll look you up. Info at notaryeducators.com. And shout out to Jasmine for helping me simplify my life. Jasmine's in mentorship. Each one teach one. I even learn from everybody. Jasmine was like, go ahead and get your business this, business that. And part of why I didn't have business like .email and all that .com is because I wanted you all to see too. Those are not things you need. I've been running my business for 6 years with Gmail accounts. I still got many Gmail accounts, and I'm not getting rid of all of them. But now, notaryeducators.com, info at notaryeducators.com. It makes it simpler for you guys too. So you got to do what's good for your client. You have to simplify the process for your client, okay? Ooh, for your notary clients, you got to simplify the process. For you all, I have to simplify the process. Check out the new website. Trying to simplify that. Again, $47 all-inclusive is our only mentorship at this point. If you're in the other one, you're grandfathered in as long as you stay. But yeah, everybody was like, you know what? I want to come to the sessions. I really want access to the apostille. And that may change in the future how we do the leveling. Maybe first of the year. I don't know yet. Just processing things. Because you got to keep moving forward in your business. You have to keep moving forward. Okay, last couple of things. So S. Abdul, send me an email, info at notaryeducators.com. If I can't get anyone, I'll definitely use you. Because the witness role, don't care where you live at. I just always like to start, of course, with my people in my program. you know, I like to always start there. What time is the session? I'm also in the mentorship program tonight. Sheena, I didn't know that. Tonight it's at 7 Eastern. Most of the time it's at 7. You should be getting emails. This is frustrating me because you should be getting emails about the program. So I sent out you'll get it tonight at 6:30 with the link. And then let me see. And then within the program, it should tell you also when you first sign up, the third thing within Kajabi, like our program that we use, it tells you how to get that. We'll send you out a link every week. So join mentors, come to the program tonight, please, the live. I miss a lot of you at the live. I know people like the replays, but it is nothing like that live session. It is on fire, okay? S. Abdul is thinking about it. Okay, no pressure. We'll see you soon. We'll be here. Vita the Queen says, great, thank you. I'm in Georgia too. Looking forward to meeting you one day. Yeah, we're thinking about trying to do a Georgia meetup. Lisa's really pushing it. Lisa, I'm going to get in touch with you because I think that date we originally talked about is going to be open. The first one may just be for mentees, so people that are actually in the program. I'll be in touch with that info, though. Tell me that again. Brunch time. All right. Sheena says, I don't always get the emails. I'm sorry. Sheena, we need to find out why. Can you double check that you're opted in? On Kajabi, I cannot opt in for you. So please double opt in. Because of security reasons and people with emails and stealing people's information, you have to what's called double opt in with Kajabi. So you can't do it from your telephone. We think you need to be at a laptop or your desktop. Okay, so please, please, please double opt in because we got to get you getting your emails, okay? I do not want you missing these sessions, please. Are you in the GroupMe chat? Okay. S. Abdul says, how can I get in the program? Yeah, notaryeducators.com. Notaryeducators.com. You'll see it's on the main page there. And you can see a little sneak peek. I put that video back because I think people missed that. I did that this morning. I think people miss being able to see what is in the program. What do I get? What is it all about? So check it out. The sneak peek video is back. Again, if you're doing your business, you're going to say, you know what? I think this is working, but your client's going to tell you what's not working. People often say, how do I know if my prices are too high? They won't call you again. They won't hire you that minute. So you kind of got to listen to your clients, feed off your clients. Not kind of, you have to if you want to be successful. Okay? Let's see. I'll be at the meeting tonight. Okay, great. Hey, honey babe, how are you? Where you been at? Good to see you. Sheena says, okay, I see it. Yep, I will. Okay, we'll see you. So I can't get into the chat either. Now, Sheena, I'm not sure. Did you sign up for the $27 program? Let me help you right quick, and then I have to get out of here for real. Did you sign up for the 27 or 47? Because the chat was not included in the 27, and that's another reason why we kind of was like, you know what? We got to just get everybody on the same page. Oh, stop. I'm going to get off the phone so I can help Jeffrey drive. You don't like when I say that. But sometimes that's what your co-pilot's supposed to do, right? The 27. Okay, that's why you're not in the chat. Yeah, the group chat is the $47, okay? So you don't have to upgrade today. There's no pressure, okay? No pressure. But when you get ready to upgrade to the 47, and that's when you get the full everything. And that's another reason why I decided, you know what? I like the 27 for an entry point, but it just doesn't give you everything you need to be completely part of the family, you know. But it's a good entry point. You can come to the live session still for free. I mean, included. You know, it's included, the live session. So if you're in the 27, you can stay in the 27, or you can upgrade. But once you're out of it, it's gone. It's gone. Okay, guys. Well, on behalf of Notary Educators, I got all my people together here. And I wanted to make sure I always answer every question while I'm here live. So we are good to go, guys. I will see you sometime tomorrow. On behalf of Notary Educators with Kimmi, it's been my pleasure. Much Much success to everybody, okay? Y'all be safe out there. And start doing translation services. Check out the mentorship, notaryeducators.com. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring as you build your notary business. Don't forget to explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training notary library for more resources to expand your skills and services. Stay connected with us on YouTube at Notary Educators with Kimmi for even more tips, tricks, and industry insights. Be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who want to succeed in the notary field. Until next time, keep growing and learning, and take your notary business to the next level. See you soon! Don't forget, for all things notary related, visit notaryeducatorsllc.com.